Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about the insurance cost for a BMW i3. There's a lot of rumor that it's really expensive because of being a carbon fiber body to repair, and therefore the insurance cost can be really high. But it turns out that is actually not the case. So you can actually do a lot of quick body repairs to the device. The outside skin of the car is made out of polypropylene, which can be pretty simply fixed with plastic welding kits that are readily available on Amazon and probably many other places as well. The car has the carbon fiber life module, but it also has the underlying aluminum frame, which can be repaired in the normal way. The body panels, again, the skin is all thermoplastic and mostly polypropylene, which can be popped off. It simply can be popped off and replaced. You can get used panels on eBay, and if you look at the back of the panels, you can see it's polypropylene and EPDM materials. And again, clips hold the panels on, so you can purchase these panels on eBay if the damage is just superficial, like in these cases. This one's a little less superficial, but again, the panels can be replaced. You can even buy used ones and either get decent ones or ones that can be repaired. So I thought I'd check this out. So I went and got some quotes for my condition for the car, which is California, 3,000 to 4,000 miles, pleasure vehicle, married for the conditions. $750 deductible for comprehensive, $1,000 deductible for collision, and then the liability, which would be bodily injury and property damage and insured motorists. And several different companies I looked at. But if you look at this in detail, you can see that the AAA was actually the best price with monthly rates of about $71.58. The next best was actually Farmers, coming in at $79.67. Farmers had way better collision costs, but their liability costs were way higher compared to most of the others. So for fun, I went and looked at several other vehicles across the different insurance companies, or actually Farmers only, with the Tesla Model 3, Bolt, Toyota Corolla, 2019 Rex, the 2019 Honda Pilot, and a 2019 Toyota Prius Prime, and compared the rates to see if is the BMW i3 across the board more expensive or least expensive compared to other types of vehicles. And it turns out that the BMW i3 with Farmers Insurance was actually the least expensive to insure compared to the other EVs and other ICE vehicles as well, under the same basic categories, the same criteria. So it was only costing $89.50 a month for 2019 versus the Teslas at $126 a month, Bolts $105, Toyota Corolla $139, and Honda Pilot and a Toyota Prius Prime both around $101 per vehicle. So in conclusion, the BMW i3 rates are not high due to the carbon fiber body. The rates are actually cheaper than other EVs and even cheaper than some of the ICE cars. AAA had the best rates, at least in California, that I could find. Farmers wasn't bad, but for some reason its liability costs were much higher than the other insurance companies. When you're looking at the insurance quotes, be careful, because a lot of the different companies have different methodologies of quoting and add different other secondary fees you need to keep an eye on. Some quote by month, some quote by 6 months, some quote by the year. So it's kind of if you just go onto their sites and take a look at the numbers, it's not going to be an apples to apples comparison. So you have to compensate for that. And one thing that had come up was in some of the forums is that people have said that the i3 is more likely to get totaled by insurance companies at a higher rate than other cars because of the carbon fiber, but I really wasn't able to find any indication that that was the case. If anything, it just says that most insurance companies will by law total out the vehicles if it's like 70% or so of the cash value of the vehicle. And they may decide to do even lower rates to compensate for loaner vehicles while the car is getting repaired. If that cost is too high, they may just go ahead and total out. But to make a long story short, I couldn't really find anything that would suggest that preferentially totaling out these cars for some unknown reason that I could find. So anyway, that's what I had for today. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.